Assalamu alaikum Sayyidi. I was wondering if you could help me with my situation. I am trying to control my lust. I would like to get married, however I cannot as I am not yet ready. My parents say to me, wait till you graduate and get a job. Every time I tell them I want to marry. Fasting does not help to control it, and neither does Durood Sharif. Is there any other remedy to control my lust? Also, I am unhappy in love. I do my namaz, I do my awrad daily, and I read Quran. However, I still feel unsatisfied with love. I have no want or desire for anything in this world. My motivation is zero. I feel depressed all the time, even though I know my...
Read Salat Tunjina 7 times a day. And يا مقلب القلوب والأبصار قلب قلوبنا إلى محبتك 100 times. إلهي أنت مقصودي ورضاك مطلوبي 100 times. Inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bring you back to be motivated and open for you what you need to be opened. Most people today are not motivated to do anything because of too much negative, bad energy. Grand Shaykh, may Allah bless his soul, said one time that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made a special ta'ifa, a special group of jinn to be chained, and cannot reach earth by Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam blowing on them. So he made for them no way. He closed the hole that usually they used to come through it on earth with his holy blowing. And Grand Shaykh said, continued saying that they were not allowed to come and corrupt people, and that's why corruption was less before. Now, because of too much darkness from human being, from people, that hole was opened another time, and they found a way to come down on earth to attack people. That's why you can see people today, they say to you, there is sihr on me. It's not correct that there's sihr all the time, but this ta'ifa, this group of bad jinn, they are mingling around human being and affecting them through their negative energy, making everyone to separate from his family, father from mother, mother from father, children from parents. Everyone is going in a different direction, and no way now to close this hole and prevent this bad group of jinn, not mu'min jinn, kafir jinn, is impossible to close that hole, and that's why they are coming all the time. They are surrounding Bani Adam and giving them hard time in their lives by making all kind of different reflection from them in order to make human being not to be motivated, or they don't go to work, or they lose jobs. They makes people against people, speak bad on this one, whisper in the ear of that one that the other one is speaking on you or saying something that's bad about you. So they spreading all kind of bad energy through rumors, confusions, darkness, all kind of bad things is being more and more done by them. So the only way is to protect yourself is, as Prophet ﷺ mentioned in the hadith, then in the last days, in the days that ignorance filling the earth, means ignorance of religion. You don't know anymore your religion. The best way is to, like today, look, they killed one lady in Arizona. She's a congresswoman, and 6 other people killed by a young person, 22 years of age. You look, might be he is not motivated, he lost hope of work, he is not happy in his life. Go and kill. Who made him like that, not happy, not this bad energy or bad reflections that are coming from these bad creatures that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prevented them from coming to earth. But now they are everywhere. So the best way, as Prophet ﷺ said, keep yourself. There will be a chunk of darkness and confusion on earth. The best way is to keep at home and not to be interfering in what's going out. Raise your family, look after your children, and look after yourself and your wife. That is what is important. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us. So we have to be very careful in these days what's going on. Just one question. Yusuf?
Assalamu alaikum. Forgive me, my Shaykh, I would like to ask the meaning about my dream. Once I have a dream, someone comes to me, he was said to follow me. Then I followed him to a big place like in a masjid, but not a masjid. There are a lot of people, and there I saw Mawlana Shaykh Nazim and Shaykh Hisham, and he was taking me to Mawlana Shaykh Nazim and Shaykh Hisham. Then Mawlana Shaykh Nazim said, come sit with us. We were waiting for Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. Then I was sitting between Mawlana Shaykh Nazim and Shaykh Hisham. After a while, the man that we were waiting coming, and Mawlana said, that is Imam Mahdi, as alayhi salam. But in my dream, I cannot see his face. I can only see his robe with a red maroon color. And after that, I woke up.
Alhamdulillah, you have made ziyarah for Sayyidina al-Mahdi through the power of our Shaykh, Sayyidi Shaykh Muhammad Nazim al-Haqqani. So, but because of you are not, no one is yet ready to see Mahdi alayhi salam, that's why you were able to see his robe, his clothes. But inshallah will be coming time that everyone will be seeing him, and especially those who saw in dream about him or him, inshallah they will be with him as soon as he will be ordered to come, supported by heavens, to fill this earth with peace and happiness as it is filled with darkness. And inshallah many people will know the reality of what is the meaning of Sayyidina al-Mahdi. Imam al-Mahdi means Hadi, means a guide who will guide people toward their destinies. Sayyidina al-Mahdi alayhi salam is carrying from the secret of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What Prophet sent to him, he acts. And he is being one of his characteristics is to take the people to their destinies. Their destinies means to be able to read what is on the preserved tablets in his time, in order to act on what they are reading. So everyone, like today when you go to work, you see an email on your computer telling you do this, do this, do this. On the preserved tablets you will see what you have to do every day. So you look there and then you act. Every day everyone has to know his job, what he has to do. Assignment. And people will be with different assignments. Not all of them are going to be the same. All of them, they will be rewarded the same, but everyone has a job. Like today you have someone who is a doctor, someone who is an engineer, someone who is this, who is that, lawyer. In that time also you will have that one is a doctor. But what kind of a doctor? Every doctor is different from the other. You go to one of them and say, I am sick. He puts his hand on you, recite what he wants to recite, you are cured. These doctors in time of Mahdi alayhi salam. Lawyers, you have a difficulty between you and your brother, you go to one of these lawyers. They are not lawyers, but they are eminent people in that time. So you go them there. As soon as they recite something on you and the other one, the problem is solved. Engineer, you want to have blueprints to build something. Only when you think about build something, then you go to engineer. Engineer has power on jinn. In 24 hours, whatever you want to build is built. So it's not like what you are today. So it's completely different. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shows us these golden days when it comes, and be with Mahdi alayhi salam.
In learning the currency trade, foreign exchange, if permitted by Allah. I will eventually open an account online to trade in the foreign exchange market. Is it advisable to me to do so?
I think you have to ask people who deals with that. But the question to me is, anything halal you can do. Anything not halal you don't do. So you know better if it is halal or not halal, or it is permissible or not permissible, or profitable or not profitable. But what I can say is that if it is halal and legal and people knows that, then is no problem. Stock exchange, I never liked it. It's all lies and lies. They take to cheat you, take your money. But it's up to the people. It's not up to me. So until unlock stock exchange. What? Stock exchange. Prophet ﷺ prohibited. You work with gold, gold with gold, silver with silver, barley with barley, date with date. Not gold with paper has no value. Anytime you lose all your money, what they are giving you? Papers. In these big companies, what they give you? Stocks. They tell you, okay, you have with us $1 million. Oh, alhamdulillah. You go and put $2 million. They say, oh, your $2 million in 1 year in the stock market, you're at least going to do 15%, 20%. Put it there. So after 1 year, they take from you $2 million. They give you 300,000, 15% from your money. And next year, it increased a little bit, and then what's his name? Madov. He is gone. They use your money to give you profit from your own money, and they eat 90% of it.
Assalamu alaikum, dear Shaykhs. Can you please pray for my mother to live long in peaceful circumstances? Up to now, she has lots of ups and downs and worries that have caused her endless source of worries and so forth.
Inshallah, we'll pray for her. Let him also recite Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel 100 times. He and his mother. ومن الله التوفيق بحرمة الفاتحة. خلاص Shaykh today finish. We spoke a lot.